Welcome back to Trucking with Vedlocks 18. It is Monday morning. It's bright and early. We're up before the sunrise once again. We got a 7 a.m. delivery down in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Tullahoma. Once again, another name I don't know how to pronounce. That's just, I mean, it's an easy one too, but I think I messed it up. Anyway, we're gonna go down there. We got this reefer load. We sat on it over the weekend, and now we just get to go deliver it. I already figured it into my weekly breakdown that we did on Saturday morning. So this mileage and this load, I'm counting towards last week. So even though it's Monday morning, it's the start of a new week, it's kind of finishing up last week. I mean, all of my fuel cost, all of the miles run, all count, were last week. So I'm just gonna, this is like just a little bloop. And then we're gonna start the real week. I actually haven't booked anything yet. There's a hurricane coming into Florida later this week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Looks like. I think I checked yesterday. It looked like more like Thursday now, maybe Thursday early AM rather than Wednesday. But still something I got to keep an eye on down here running the southeast. And I don't go into Florida much, but I got to make sure that I don't get bamboozled into going into the path of the storm. Even if I'm down in Georgia or something, it'll still be a strong storm after it hits landfall. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I'll be trying to find loads that get me away from the southeast, and we'll figure it out. Also, I got to take my truck in for a PM today. We got the local shop. They're gonna take care of it for me. Wanted to do it last week, but they didn't have time, so we pushed it off to this week. So we're gonna go get that taken care of after we make our delivery. So that's the plan today. I'm gonna be looking for loads. We're gonna make this delivery, and we're gonna get the truck PM'd and trailer PM'd, and yeah, it's a nice, easy, boring day of trucking, and that's good. It's good just to get back and get into the groove of things. So this is starting to feel like home. Tennessee is starting to feel like home. And getting our first PM done in Tennessee is kind of making it feel like home, man. I got my own shop with my own guys. They own the shop. They're the bosses. I'm not going to some big company or anything. That's the way I like to do it. Support local businesses. So anyway, with that, we got to roll down the road, and that means you guys got to roll the music. Today feels like it's gonna be a good day, man. Today feels like it's gonna be a good day. The place we're going to deliver to right now down in Tullahoma is they open at 7 a.m. and our paperwork shows that we have an 0700 appointment. So that is the assumption I'm going off of, is that it's an 0700 appointment. Hopefully it's not a first come first serve situation, but it also seems like a smaller receiver. It's definitely not a big warehouse or anything. So hopefully we can get in, get out, and shoot, who knows, maybe we can even get another load on the truck this afternoon. If the shop can take care of business for me and get the truck in and out for its service, then I should be able to get another load on this afternoon. But we'll look for some stuff on the load boards for tomorrow morning just to be safe. But if I haven't found anything by the time I'm at the shop, then I'll kind of get an idea from them of what time the shop may be done, and then I'll start looking for loads for today. But if I book something for this afternoon and then I'm late to the appointment because the shop has to make a parts run or something, you never know. So I kind of don't want to book anything for this afternoon, but I do want to book something this morning, so I may just book something for tomorrow. I think that's what my plan will be, but you just never know until you open up that load board and start grinding away on the load board. Yes, we'll get on down the road here. It's nothing but like 30 miles down the road. Basically, you just go down to the Manchester exit, and instead of turning left to go towards Manchester, you turn right, go down to Tullahoma, and it's really not far at all. It actually, so it's further away than Shelbyville, but I think it might be a little easier to get to because you can take the interstate most of the way down there. I think it takes less time than going to Shelbyville, which Shelbyville is, you know, really close, but you gotta kind of cut over to Shelbyville on the state highway on 41. So you gotta get over to 41 somehow. You either gotta go up and exit back towards Murfreesboro, or you gotta come down here and go through some small towns and stuff to get over to 41. So it's you know, I think this is actually a little bit easier, even though it's a little bit farther. But yeah, this is that load from Wisconsin, so it's Wisconsin cheese, and bringing it down here to Tullahoma. All right, I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there, and we'll see, you know, if it's really like a 7 o'clock appointment right when they open, or if they were just kind of putting the earliest time possible down, which some brokers do that. They put it like it's an appointment, and then but really it's just what time receiving opens. So we'll see what happens, and catch up with you guys when we get over there. All right, we should be up here on our left. And looked like there was just a couple docks when I looked at the map. So should be easy to find our way in here. There's a big sign that says shipping and receiving. I always appreciate a big sign. Looks like people use this shoulder to make this turn wide, so I'll just preemptively use it, assuming that I may need this room right here. And we did good. All right. This all right, there's 3 doors. One truck here, one trailer dropped, another truck waiting over there in the dirt. So we'll go over here. There's a door over here that says driver check-in, and yeah, we'll see if we can get this thing offloaded. Let's go. All right, we got checked in. He said and once he gets this,
spring fuel cleared.
We got the weather on. So he said that as soon as he gets this yellow truck unloaded, then he'll come and knock on my door and let me in. I asked him if he wanted me to back into the dirt over there. He told me no, I can stay here. He said just maybe get on the other side of the road. I didn't want to argue with him that, you know, like, this is the better side for me to be on, not only for me to get into the dock later, but for him to get out of the dock. But I left it alone. You know, follow the rules, be on the right side of the road. That's like it's the travel lane. I don't know. This is a parking lot, and I think it's better for me to be on the left side of the road. But I'll do what he tells me to do, because he's the boss, you know. He's the one that's gonna unload me. So follow his directions, and hopefully get unloaded quickly. So all right, I'm gonna It's almost 7 o'clock. It's like 6:50. So I'm gonna open up the load boards to see what we're looking at, but it's a little early yet to see what's going on. East Coast time, it's almost 8 o'clock, so that's why I would even look at it at all. And we'll just see if anything's popped up over the weekend, see if anything's going to be needing to be covered. And like I said, I'll be looking for tomorrow mainly, but if I see something really good that picks up like tonight, then maybe I'll book it. But kind of just depends on what we got going on. So yeah, I'm going to move the truck over and then take a look at what we got. All right, we got in the dock a little while ago. I'll try to show you guys what I'm looking at on the load board right now. It is 9:20. So I got close. I bid 5,100 or 5150 on a load going to Reno, Sparks, from Nashville to Sparks. It's like just over 2,100 miles, and so it was like $240 a mile or something like that. And they came back and they counter offered me at $4,950. They had it on the load board for $4,600, which was still higher than other rates going west. But I called my wife and I said, hey, I don't know if I want to even go west. You know, Gus's birthday's not this weekend, but the following weekend, and I'm like, I would be trying. You know, it may be difficult for me to get back. I may have to make some sacrifices, you know, time-wise and money-wise, just to get back for his birthday and stuff. So I kind of I was trying to decide what to do, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then when I did it, when I clicked the button, it said this load has already been booked by another carrier. So just missed out on a load. And let me see if this guy wants me to disconnect. Hold on. He's got it now, but he had to kind of 3-point turn it to get out. So I would have disconnected to let him out easier, but he made it easy enough. All right. So yeah, so that's the one load that I was looking at. That picked up at 6 p.m. tonight in Nashville. So I figured I'd be able to make that. And but as it is, well, I'll just show you guys what the load board's looking like. I'm gonna have to record it with my phone again, so it's gonna be not the best. It's not gonna be like before. When I did the screen recording, it worked better, but on this new computer, the screen recording, it just, whatever the settings are on it, it's a no-go. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a way I could adjust the settings and all of that, but I just haven't figured it out yet. But let me show you guys what's on the load board at 9:20 a.m. on Monday morning. All right, we'll go ahead and hit the refresh button. This is within 100 miles of Murfreesboro and going anywhere. This is a van load, the top one, going out to California for $4,700. So as you can see, that's 2,300 miles. So just over $2 a mile to go west. Go west, young man, go west. And that's up to Northern California. And I've never heard of Xeon Logistics, so yeah, not really interested in that one. I know some of these. So California, Phoenix for $2 a mile, and that's a reefer load. You know, like you're running your reefer the whole time. It just seems crazy. $2 a mile. I know you know, going west, you don't get paid as well, but it just seems silly. Here's all the Florida loads with a hurricane. They're planning a hurricane to come and hit the Gulf Coast side or the Panhandle of Florida. So not really interested in going down there. Here's some more. Look at this one. Let's. Oh, that's a partial load. Never mind. But we can do this one. 1,900 miles for $2,800. Yeah, go get you some Go get you some $2,800 for 1,950 miles. Do that. That sounds like a really good plan. Yeah, Frozen. Going to New Jersey. Here's some more Florida for you if you feel like going and tangoing with a Hurricane Ian. Right now it's just Tropical Storm Ian. I don't know. Actually, I didn't check this morning if it upgraded to a... They said it may turn into a hurricane overnight. So maybe it is Hurricane Ian already. And by the time you guys watch this, it probably will have already turned into a hurricane. So, yeah, Florida. Here's some Texas. Just under 1,000 miles for 2,500. But it's got 2 drops. So... it's all the way over there, Midland, Texas. That's West Texas, right? Is Midland in West Texas? I always forget where Midland is. Laredo. I was looking at this one, Tyler, Texas, just outside of Houston. So it's 624 miles away from Nashville, and 2,200. So. Another one, even less miles, was going down to Shreveport, Louisiana. Here's some more Texas. See, when I see a Texas, you know, like the same amount of miles, basically, and it's like $600 less, I'm thinking maybe this one is a multi-drop. They just don't put any notes on there because they get more phone calls and they can sucker someone into it. They just want you to call because they're salesmen, right? They just want you to call on the phone so they can sell you the load. So anyway, so that's today. We can bump this to look at tomorrow because that's kind of what my plan was anyway. And you got New York, Arizona, Florida. Look at, oh yeah, Florida. Let's drive into a hurricane. Sounds good. Look at Tampa is where they're one of the cities that they're projecting that, you know, like a lot of the models show Florida getting hit pretty good. So yeah, TQL's offering $2,900 to go 700 miles. So $4 a mile, and you too can sit on a load for who knows how long while you're waiting out a hurricane, or go put your truck in danger down there. Yeah. That sounds like a plan to me. As long as they get it on your truck, that's all they care about. Then they're like, oh man, hurricane, yeah, that sucks. All right, hold on. We'll find somewhere for you to take that load. You just hold on. You hold tight. Here's another Texas for $2,000. That's just over $2 a mile, $2.20 a mile, something like that. Come on now, Craig. There we go. Here's a South Carolina for... Let's see. It needs to update that. This thing's not updating. There it is. Oh, but it's not a next day delivery. It's only 430 miles away, and you got to hold it on your truck for an extra day. So that's why it has a decent rate per mile. That's why it's almost $4 a mile. See, there's almost always a reason why something pays okay. There's nothing that's just... No one just pays you like what you're supposed to get paid just right off the bat. They don't do that. You're going to earn that money one way or another, either with time or with miles. So this is what we're looking at. We'll see if we can find anything that works out for us. I'm kind of holding out. I want to see. They just went into the trailer for the first time once I started recording this, so we should be unloaded in about half an hour or so, and then shoot, I think we should be able to get out of here because we just have the big boxes of cheese. It's bulk cheese in wooden boxes. The 640s, I think, is what they call them. So they don't have to like count different pallets and stuff. It's just they count the number of boxes they get, and that's it, man. That is it. So, yeah, we will. We'll see what we can find on the load board. We'll keep an eye on it, and then we'll go take this truck to get the PM done once we get unloaded. riding our tandems. It'd be nice to have the tandems back under the trailer where they're supposed to be. And yeah, we're gonna get the heck out of here, go over to the shop and get this thing PM, preventative maintenance, and then we'll keep looking for loads and stuff. I'm kind of looking at some, like, looking a little bit outside of the box. There's some empty trailer moves they need to go from Murfreesboro, Tennessee to Pennsylvania, and so, you know, you can do the empty trailer move, but then you can put a load in it. So, you know, you do that, and then you get up there and you're just looking for power only loads to come back, or to power only around a little bit. But if you can, you know, get money for the empty trailer move plus whatever freight, you know, van freight you can find in it. Usually the empty trailer moves are van moves. So, you know, it's theoretically you could almost get paid twice on that trailer move. You know, you can get, right now they're going for about $2 a mile, a little less than $2 a mile just for the empty trailer. And then so if you can find a load for, you know, over $2 a mile, or even if it's just at $2 a mile, you're making $4 a mile to go up there. Now it takes a little bit extra time. Basically it's a 2 and 2 if you look at it that way. You got to go pick up the trailer, then you got to go get it loaded, then you got to go get it unloaded, then you got to go drop off the trailer. So it kind of, you know, it takes a little bit extra time and trouble, but I don't know, it's just something I'm looking at because I'm trying to, you know, see what would be the best thing to do for my truck this week, how to make a little bit of money. And so yeah, it's kind of I'm just thinking about ways I can be creative. You know, there's lots of reefer loads going all over the place for you know, between 2 and 275 a mile, but by the time I deadhead around and burn up reefer fuel and all of that, it just doesn't leave a lot of money left over. So I'm trying to see you know, ways I can make some money this week. So anyway, so we'll see what we come up with, but for now I'm gonna go to the shop. We're gonna get this thing's oil changed, and then we'll go from there. I'll just keep on plugging away on the computer when I get there, and you know, if they think it's gonna take a long time, I might have Jessica come pick me up. If they think it's gonna be quick, I'll probably just hang out there and sit around the shop on my computer trying to look for loads, man. I think I have a feeling that's probably what it's gonna be, because they told me it would be pretty quick unless they find something, you know, something wrong. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'll catch up with you guys over there at the shop. All right, we got here and we're gonna flip. We're gonna flip around, and they're gonna take a look at the trailer, get it greased up first, and then we'll go from there, man. He's gonna see how long the trailer will take him, and then we'll kind of decide from there if we're going to, if I'm gonna stay here and hang out while they get it done, or if I'm gonna kind of, or if I'm gonna kind of take, you know, have Jessica come pick me up or whatever. So it just kind of depends on, you know, how quickly we can get this. I mean, kind of what we look at first. I'm sorry. I always try to do this to you guys when I'm trying to back up and navigate. I don't talk very well. I'm distracted. So the main thing is I don't. It's a pretty simple plan. I'm either gonna stay here while they do it if they're gonna knock it out quick, or I'm going to take off and let them, you know, kind of take their time on getting it done. So that's the plan right now, and they're gonna grease up the trailer and then get the truck in there and do all that. So I got someone guiding me in. I can't see him very well because he's in the dark. He's doing the finger motions, so not as easy for me to see. All right. He made a big gesture when it was time to stop. I appreciate the big gesture for the stop is the main thing. So cool. We got it in there, and we're gonna get this thing. I kind of want to go and look at some of these trucks, man. There's some cool looking old trucks hanging out in his yard out over here, so pretty sweet. All right, guys, I see a couple of the trucks that are hanging out over here. Look at that one with the little short stacks, round headlights, the flames. I like it, man. I like it. Look at this little day cab over here. Little rat roddy looking day cab. This thing's cool, man. This thing's cool. I'm telling you, man, it's kind of similar to what I had. I wonder what year that is. I bet this is a little bit older, but not by much. But this one's old school. Old school. But look at that, man. Isn't that cool? I like Peterbilts. Like, here's another cool day cab Pete. I'm telling you, man, you put a bumper and a visor on a Pete, I'm game. I'm down. All it needs is a bumper and a visor. And it could be boxed in, it could be rounded in, it could be a painted visor, it could be chrome. You could have horns on top. It could be short stacks, long stacks, skinny stacks. I don't care. I just like Peterbilts. I think this one might be the 99. This is class of 99. I don't know. Maybe that's just the truck number, and then they did the truck number as 99 just in case, or just because they're actually the class of 99. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool truck. All right, we're taking off from the shop, and we are bobtailing because the trailer needed brakes. So over here at C&K Truck and Trailer Repair in Bradyville, California. Oh my gosh, Tennessee. Bradyville, Tennessee. I know where I'm at, people. No, I was just sitting here thinking, I got a lot going on in my mind because I'm trying to figure out they're still waiting to hear back from the parts guy on when they'll be the parts will be in, because the S-cam is a common part, he said, but they didn't have it at one of the places, so he had to call a second place. So he's waiting to hear back from them if they have it. So anyway, so I'm down. The trailer's down a couple days. I was thinking about trying to do some power only loads, but I think I'd have to call my insurance, and we'd have to get the trailer interchange insurance put back on, which is it's where your insurance can cover someone else's trailer, basically. And I took that off, you know, because I have my own trailer, so why do I need trailer interchange insurance? So I'd have to see about that if, you know, if I was going to try to haul some power only loads or something, I'd have to get trailer interchange again. I don't think it would take much, and it probably wouldn't cost too much to add it back on, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I took it off, and I don't even think it saved me that much money. It was more just like, yeah, I don't need that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't get that load this morning, because yeah, I needed that S-cam, and I needed the you know, I mean, we could have bubble gummed it back together, but you know, that's not, when you're dealing with your brake systems, you don't bubble gum stuff back together. You get it 100%, and when you're hauling 80,000 pounds around, yeah, you need to be able to stop. So that's not something to mess around with. So we're waiting on parts, and they said they'll give me a call later today. And so it took a couple hours over there, a few hours over there, but you know, it's all good. That's they spent a little bit of time on that PM on the truck, and they did the PM on the trailer too, greased it up, and then that's when they you know, they just did the quick inspection. They say, hey, this thing is pretty wobbly, pretty loose, and you need brakes pretty much all the way around. So there's a couple of them that I could have kept, but what's the point of keeping, you know, doing brakes on one axle and not on the other, or whatever, especially when they're going to need it in, like, you know, probably 50,000 miles or 25,000 miles. It's like, what's the point of stretching them, man? Like, now's the time. If it's going to be down, we're going to be down. We're going to get the brakes done, and then we'll be back on the road. So I'm kind of disappointed, but you know, kind of yeah, kind of disappointed, but kind of relieved too, you know, like relieved that I got the trailer in there before it got worse and before it shut me down on the road, you know. That's definitely worse than having it shut down while I'm here at home. So anyway, we will cruise on home, and shoot, Gus gets picked up from school in like 30 minutes. Maybe I should go through and pick him up in the truck. Sometimes he's a little scared of the truck, sometimes he's not, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I think it'll be cool enough for him if it's just at home, because it'll be parked in the driveway when he gets home, and he'll be stoked on that. He will be stoked. So anyway, yeah, I guess we'll wrap up the video once the kid gets home, and we can, maybe I'll do a little video of Gus hanging out at the truck, because everyone likes to see Gus. He's the star of the channel. So I'll get a little footage of Gus to close this thing out. Hey buddy, welcome home. How was school today? Hey, be quiet. Shh. Hey, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Gus, you want to get in the truck? Please stop, please. Get in the car. Get in there, bud. Want me to close it? Okay. I'll have to clean that window next time I drive it. Cheese! I love you. All right, and that's it for this edition of Trucking with Velox 18. And hey, now Amelia, what are you
She's like dragging her snout in the grass and sneezing and then digging and then dragging her snout in the grass and then digging, and I don't know. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys next time. Hopefully we get a load. I mean, it's possible we get a load tomorrow, but probably not until Wednesday, so kind of a bummer, but I'm gonna try and make the most out of the time I have, and we'll see if I can turn this into anything cool, you know. Maybe I'll go talk to some shippers and stuff. I was talking to a guy, talking to a guy that gave me some ideas on, he's a, hey buddy, he's just up there in the window. He gave me some ideas on some people I could go and talk to, and stuff that he used to haul with his company, but he doesn't haul anymore. So who knows? We'll see. Gotta take advantage of whatever. You gotta be productive. That's kind of my thing. Sometimes as truckers, I do the same thing, but like our downtime gets weird because we're just oh, he's talking on the CB. Yes, breaker 19. Yeah, we get road weary, and then when we get home we just kind of get lazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be productive, because like today, you know, you leave the house at 5:30 in the morning, and you're prepared to work. So then you know, it's easy to stay in the work mindset. So I'm just, hey, do the air horn. Hey, do that one. Gus, do that one. Pull on that one. Pull it harder. Pull it harder. Ooh. He scared himself. Shush. Amelia, shush. All right. Yeah. So please be quiet. I'm trying to do my outro. Amelia, come here. This is the only way to get her to be quiet, is to give her attention. Come here. Come on. Okay. Hey. You tell everyone. Say, love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load, whenever that is. What I was saying though, actually I don't want to say that yet, because what I was saying is that we get in work mode, and when you're in work mode, you can just stay in work mode and get stuff done, man. So I'm gonna try and get stuff done this week. And Amelia, she's just gonna lay on the couch. She likes to hold down the couch. That's her main job, is holding down the couch when I'm gone. But when I'm home, that's my job. That's my job. All right, love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load. Right, Amelia? Right, Amelia?